Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is a cross-platform web browser created and developed by Microsoft. It was first bundled with Windows 10 and Xbox One and later released for other platforms, Android and iOS, MacOS and older Windows version or Windows 7 and later. The Chromium-based HK replaced Internet Explorer or IT in Windows 11 as the default web browser or for compatibility with Google Chrome. HK was initially built with Microsoft's own proprietary browser engine HTML and their JavaScript engine. A version now referred to as Microsoft Edge Legacy. Microsoft announced plans to reboot the browser as Chromium-based with Blink and VX engines. During development or codename Headwinds, Microsoft made preview builds of Edge available on Windows 7, X, or X1, 10, and MacOS. Microsoft announced the public release of the new HK of January. Microsoft began automatic rollout of the new version via Windows Update for Windows 7, X, 1, and Windows 2 version from Microsoft stopped releasing security patches for HK Legacy from March and released a security update on April with replaced HK Legacy with Chromium-based HK. Microsoft released the Chromium-based HK to the Xbox Insider Alpha Skip at Height group and to all users in September. According to Star Counter, Microsoft Edge became the second most popular desktop browser in the world, overtaking Apple Safari. All both browsers are still very close in usage, with Safari ahead on weekends. Popularity also differs greatly by country. I see with Safari ahead any day of the week in the United States. HPI is now used by desktop computers worldwide. Features: Microsoft Edge is the default web browser on Windows 10, Windows 10 Mobile, Windows 11, Xbox One and Xbox Series and 6 Series S consoles, replacing Internet Explorer 11 and Internet Explorer Mobile. But each development and release is dependent on the mobile of Windows as a service, but it needs but included in Windows 10 Enterprise Long-Term Serving Channel or LTCC builds. Microsoft initially announced that Edge would support the legacy MS-HTML or Trident browser engine for backwards compatibility, but later said that due to strong feedback, Edge HTML which version featured an option to emulate the rendering behavior or document mode of Internet Explorer Windows 2 favorite reading list, browsing history, and download a review at the home. A sidebar providing functionality similar to Internet Explorer download manager and favorite cheater. HQ featured it a good PDF writer.